the year comes to a close, I had the opportunity to teach for the first time Frederick Douglass's speech, What to a Slave is the 4th of July. And it's a powerful speech, or at least reading it is powerful. I'm not old enough to have been there in 1852 when he delivered it. But part of what makes it powerful is that he doesn't just decry the slaveholder, though he does that at length and with great wisdom and verve. There's a art to what he says, and part of it is in praising the founding fathers, again and again calling them wise and himself in complete agreement with them, and calling the Constitution a great freedom document, even though he's there to try and push people to change. But he understands the position of his listeners, and he sympathizes with it, even while forcefully disagreeing with it, but wants to make clear that he doesn't want to destroy their way of life. He wants to show them that they're in fact right, and that that freedom should be expanded, and that what they have should be shared by more. And it's that understanding of his audience that's part of what makes Douglass powerful and really praiseworthy and wise. It's the same strategy Martin Luther King used, that he didn't say that we should tear down the United States, but rather that the founders gave a promissory note that says all men are created equal. This is something that we're here to cash, that they promised it, and let's make that real. This is the best way to try and bridge a divide. Not to try and tear down the other, but to try and understand the other's argument. This is part of what's exasperating in Israel and Gaza. God willing, there will be greater peace and greater freedom for all, but those who call for an empowerment of Hamas or the elimination of Israel without understanding why Israelis would object to that aren't really making an argument that they want settled. They're just calling for more war. By the way, the converse is true. Just wanting to deny Palestinians without looking for ways to try and have Palestinians as well as Israelis live with greater freedom and dignity side by side. You have to understand what the other side is. Know what the other side wants. That's part of the wisdom that Frederick Douglass teaches. And as we turn the page on the calendar, I think it's more of what we need now. Shabbat Shalom. Happy New Year.